Welcome, YouTube. This is Matt Faircloth. Welcome to the Mentorship Monday show. My name is Matt. My company is called the DeRosa Group, and we are a real estate company dedicated to transforming lives through real estate and also transparency, so you guys can see inside a real estate company, see what the day-to-day interactions look like, and we're willing to offer our expertise and years of industry experience to help you guys get where you want to go in your real estate investing business, whether you're just getting going or whether you are a seasoned real estate investor. Either way, we're here to help. To join us on Mentorship Monday, you guys want to just send us an email to helpme@DeRosaGroup.com. That is helpme@DeRosaGroup.com. And you guys can join us right here live on the show with me and my co-host, Justin Fraser. Come on in, Justin.
Hey. Happy Monday.
Brother, how are you?
Very good. How's it going today?
Fantastic. Like this.
Very good.
Good stuff, man. Before we get in to Mentorship Monday, I want to just put out there to you guys that want to send in a question. If you guys choose to join us live, you guys get 3 months. We upped it to 3 months worth of membership to our DeRosa Insiders program. We really want to get lots and lots of folks on Insiders. So we're looking to give 3 months worth of Insiders for free if you guys join us live. If you don't join us live, that's okay. We'll still read your question live on the air if it gets selected, and we'll answer your question for you and everybody else to learn from. So, Justin, who we got today?
Okay, today we got Ryan. Ryan, come on in. How are you, man?
Come on down. Good. The next contestant. What's up, Ryan?
Thanks
How are you today?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Fantastic, man.
Good.
Fantastic. What part of the world are you in, Ryan? Where you at?
I'm in Philadelphia.
Oh, cool. Could have done this face to face. I guess not. I was just there. So what can we do for you, Ryan? How can we brighten your day, brother? What do you got?
All right. So I am getting started with my first BRRRR deal in Philly. Buy, rehab, refinance, rent, repeat.
Right.
Yeah. All the and so I have most of the capital that I need to get started. Might need a small amount just so I have a little bit of a buffer. And I found a local investor who has a lot of experience in the areas I'm looking, doing the types of deals I'm looking to do. And I would love to partner with him. And was really just wondering the best way to structure this deal. So I am almost finished raising private capital. Great book. So
I'm required by Bigger Pockets to ask you to please leave it a review on Amazon when you're finished. Thank you.
All right.
Seriously, do that.
All right, we'll do. But yeah, so that has some great examples of how to structure deals. And the one thing I was really worried about was because I don't need very much capital, I don't think that the interest of the loan might not be enough to really incentivize this investor, my partner, to be as involved as I might want him to be. So I was considering other ways to maybe sort of sweeten the pot.
Is that all you need is $5,000 to do your deal?
5 to 10 grand. Yeah.
Nah, you don't need a private investor. Come on in, Justin. I'm going to show you ways to get, and this for everybody. I'm going to show you guys ways to get between 5 and let's list out. We'll speed around ways to get between 5 and 50 grand without an investor. Okay. Do you have reasonably good credit? You know, filed bankruptcy last week or nothing like that? All right, cool. Yeah. Where are you getting the rest of the cash from?
Just personal savings.
Okay, cool. Your own pocket. All right.
Before we move on, I just want to make sure we hit also considering the partnership aspect of this, because you are interested in having this guy be part of your project because of his experience. Is that correct?
Yes, that is the biggest part of it, I would say.
Well, that's the other thing. Okay. All right. So he's bringing... What kind of, just like a mentor kind of thing? What's he doing for you? Is he like a hands-on operator, contractor, guy doing the actual manual labor on the property, or what's he bringing to the table? Before we get, and we'll get back to 5 to 50 grand. I'll get back to that. But tell me more about this partner of yours and why you want him in the deal, aside from his 5 to 10 grand.
Yes, aside from the 5 to 10 grand, really the experience. He does GC some projects himself. Not sure that I would necessarily want to use him, not really locked into using him as a GC, but mainly just to help me sort of walk through properties, send him deals, and just sort of double check what I think of them. Help me estimate rehab costs, all the stuff that he has done before that I've never done before. And
he's a fully active real estate investor.
Yeah, realtor, investor. Yeah.
Got it. So he's going to spot check your work. He's going to come in and keep you out of trouble. It's going to give you his Rolodex. He's give you his contractors and his people and his resources and all that kind of stuff.
Undecided. Haven't hopefully. But
he said he's a realtor too, right? So is
Yeah.
he saying that he needs to be the one? Is he repping you on the buy side?
No, I actually have another realtor that I've already been working with that will probably be working with. On
All
the
right.
buy side.
All right. Okay. What percentage equity are you looking to give him?
That was the thing. I was leaning more towards keeping the equity and just structuring it as a loan. Mainly because I was hoping to sort of first deal, grow my portfolio, keep paperwork simple and all that. I don't know. Is that?
Oh, it's a Burr
possible?
deal. Okay. Yeah. Equity on a Burr deal is going to get weird, right? So because even if you give him 20% equity, and how many units is it?
Single family.
Okay. What are you going to make? $1,000 a month at the top end of the market, right? Not even, probably not though. Probably $500 a month, something like that.
Yeah.
So it's like a drop in the bucket if you give them 20% on it. Yeah, we give you 20%. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm gonna mail you a $100 check. Let's mail you a $100 bill. I'm gonna tape it to your front door of your house.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, equity is not going to move the needle. So, if you want him to mentor you and keep you out of trouble on this thing, I would go get your own 5 to 50 grand, which I'll teach you how to do. They'll speed around you all that, and I would pay him a fee.
All right.
Okay.
Did you say hourly or monthly flat rate, or how do these things?
I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Right?
Yeah.
What do you think? Right. No. So yes, to all of the above. I mean, if you think, it depends what you want, right? If you want I will call you when I need you, and I'm going to try and figure it out myself most of the time. And when I need to, I want you hanging on the wall in like a case of emergency break glass kind of thing that you can call him, right? If that's what you want, then hourly is what you want to do. If you want him at your hip the whole time being like, what color should I paint that wall? What nails should I use? What contractor should I use? Did this contractor screw up? Then you want a flat fee, right? So it depends on how much you're going to do versus how much he's going to do, right? If you want to minimize his involvement and try and figure it out yourself, and you think you can do it mostly yourself, per year, or time and material kind of thing. What do you think, Justin, so far?
That could work. The other way is you could align. So the thing I like about equity is aligning of interests, but I agree that the deal is too small to be giving away too much equity. But what you might be able to do, if the numbers work, is to pay him a fee based on what you get at the refinance, right? So if you do the job the right way, you're going to be creating enough equity that there's money coming back to you at the refinance, right? Matt's looking a little funny at this.
No, so I like that.
And
no,
he is incentivized.
That's a good face.
He's incentivized to make you as much as possible, right? So maybe there's a set, okay, I got to pay my loan, right? And I refinance, but anything on top of that, maybe we split whatever percentage, 30%, 20%, 50%, whatever it takes to make him interested in that based on your pro forma, means that he's going to be working extra hard to make as much as he can by making you do a better job. And then you both win together.
I would talk to your proposed partner mentor about it. Right. See what structure works for them. Okay. And what I love Justin's idea of like a success fee that goes up, maybe like a threshold of like, listen, it's got a value for at least this. And so if the value's for this and I'm able to pull out X to at least get my cost back, I can split anything above that with you. Just an idea. Right. Okay. Quick ideas on 5 to 50K. Okay. Get yourself you can go get a low to no interest credit card. Like they do 0% interest credit card, 0 for 108 or for 18 months kind of thing. Go get yourself one of those, put it on your personal name or put it on your business, whatever. There are companies that will sell those kinds of things to you. That'll sell you a 0% interest credit card. And then there are companies that you can just go online and Google it if you want. Right. I don't do the companies that sell you. There are companies out there that tell you they'll sell you low to no interest lines of credit. All that is a credit card. Okay. So you can get a credit card and then structure it into a cash advance off a credit card to get 5 to 10K. I wouldn't do the credit card thing with any more than 10K. And remember, a credit card is a weapon of mass destruction. Okay. Because it's like when you get a 0% interest credit card, it's like somebody handed you a hand grenade with the pin pulled out, right? Hey, just hold this for a minute, right? And you hold it for up to 18 months, all good, 0% interest, no big deal. And you have to make monthly payments too, even on just on the principal. And then the rate goes to 18% after 18 months, right? So make sure your deal takes shorter than that. The higher amount of money, and I believe banks are still doing this, right? There's something called they call it different things. Some banks call it a signature loan. Some banks call it a line of credit, a business line of credit. Okay, not a business equity line of credit, it's just business line of credit. And all that is like a credit card on steroids, where it's like they're going to give you a line of a loan that's based on your credit that's anywhere between $25,000 to $50,000. I have a few of those on my companies, and that they're just, just kind of like keep it on the shelf in case you need some money. Here you go. Here's $50K or here's $10K, whatever it is you need to keep your business running. A lot of your mid to large size banks have those, and it's like low interest rates, like 3 to 7%, somewhere in there. Okay, what do you think about that?
Nice. Yeah, well, I like that. My first thought about the credit card was definitely the weapon of mass destruction issue.
Yeah,
but
the other way you could do, and here's the third one. Okay, my book Raising Private Capital talks about this. Is you could approach a friend or family that has a reasonable amount of cash and get a larger line of credit from them. Okay, and say, okay, Uncle Charlie, I know you have that IRA sitting there, and it tells you, my book tells you about how to identify all these people and how to find them, and say, Uncle Charlie, I need to have $50K on tap when I need it. Okay. And to have Uncle Charlie agree to disperse money to you either all at once or as you need it out of his IRA or out of his own cash, and you agree to a healthy interest rate to pay him, and you just pay for the money as you go, and you agree to send him monthly checks and everything like that, and you just use the money for deltas on your deals, for down money, or for bridging contractors work, stuff like that. But 25 to 50,000 is a great asset to have sitting on the shelf, don't pay for it until you need it, kind of thing.
The thing I like about talking to family and friends about that is it helps to train those muscles of raising money from other people and for investors. So it starts you to have those conversations. You get a little uncomfortable when Uncle Frank asks you, about the legality or this or that, but you're close enough that he's okay if you go take an hour and go look it up and call Matt or me or whoever and get the answer and come back to it. So that's a great way to sort of get in the habit and in the practice. I borrowed money from family in the past. It just it helps to sort of get the ball rolling. But not everyone has that either. Not everyone has that opportunity. Not everyone has rich Uncle Frank. So.
Yeah, no, that's a great point about exercising those muscles, because mine are non-existent at this point.
So think about everything you're doing now.
You gotta scale, right? If you want to scale out your business and do more bigger deals like bird deals or whatever, you need to build up this muscle. You're raising private capital muscle, right? And that could be a way to do it. I would still do the bank and the credit card thing and all that too, and maybe try a couple of different angles of attack.
I like this because you can try, real estate gives you the option to try so many different things. Like you're being creative with this success fee, maybe, or maybe it's debt, or maybe, there's an equity component. You're borrowing money from a friend or family member. So you're practicing the raising capital stuff. So there's different options for you to test out, and think of this just as a testing ground. You're not going to get rich on your first deal. You're not going to, you're changing your life because you're stepping in the right direction, but it's not going to make or break you. A year from now, 2-3 years from now, you'll be more happy with the lessons learned and the experience than the dollars in your bank account from deal number one. So Agreed. Give up what you have to give up, give fees where you have to give fees, get the experience.
It's all the deals you do are all a training ground for the next deal. And even like the deal Justin and I just closed a 336 unit apartment complex, God bless, in North Carolina. That deal was a training ground for the next deal that we're going to do. Right. And the next deal we're going to do is going to be a training ground for the deal after that. Right. And so let this deal be a training ground for your next deal after that, for Ryan to do this. Right.
Yep. Yeah. Great points. I just got to get started.
Yeah.
There you go.
And talk to that partner. Just remember the concept of win-win. Okay.
Yep.
Definitely.
And when you have questions, since you have 3 months free for DeRosa Insiders, put them in DeRosa Insiders. Our community will be happy to help you out.
Awesome.
Bring it on.
We'll
Post some pics
in
in We need more pics and insiders. Post some pics of your progress on that deal in the insiders program.
We'll do.
Cool.
Awesome.
Ryan, thanks for joining the Mentorship Monday show.
Thank you, Ryan. Great to see you.
One last time, guys, if you guys want to join us on Mentorship Monday, send an email to helpme@DeRosaGroup.com. That is helpme@DeRosaGroup.com. And you can join Justin and I right here live on the Mentorship Monday show. Justin, awesome stuff, man. Good stuff. Good conversation today. Partnerships and finding money, right?
Ryan's going places, so we just give him up and he'll get there. So that's great.
Keep an eye on him, right?
That's right.
All right, guys.
All right.
Great show today. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and have a great and profitable week.
week.
Hey.
I think we got that one.